Joining us now is Jeff Younger with a very, very powerful story about the trans mafia and how it's impacted him. Jeff, welcome to the program. Tell us your story, please.
Howdy, Charlie. Nice to see you again. Well, you know, my ex-wife began to transition my son when he was 3 years old. If you go out to YouTube, you can just search for Mommy Says I'm a Girl, and you'll see the first iPhone video I ever took with him telling me that he believed he was a girl. She ramped this up, and eventually the schools in Capel, Texas began to transition my son behind my back. I'd take him to school in boys' clothes. The teacher would give him a dress and make him use the girls' bathroom. This went on for a year and a half. In our divorce, all of the psychologists lied. They said that she was not trying to transition my son to a girl, and that actually I had made a false accusation. And on that basis, they gave me less than standard possession. But she continued to do it. And in 2019, we had another trial. We brought in the top experts from both sides. I won 50-50 custody, no child support, but most importantly, I got a check on all medical procedures on my son because the pediatrician that my ex-wife took my son to, Dr. Pape in Flower Mound, Texas, intended to castrate James at 8 or 9, and I was able to stop that. During that whole process, I lobbied the Texas legislature and mobilized a movement and got it outlawed here in Texas. Because of that, the judges in Dallas County moved my case into the 301st District Court with Judge Mary Brown. She systematically stripped me of all parental rights. Instead of giving me 50-50 custody, she gave me supervised visitation that required me to affirm my son was a girl. Because I refused to affirm my son was a girl, she let my ex-wife move to California out of Texas where she could castrate him because I had got that law passed. I went up to the Texas Supreme Court. Only one justice voted to protect my son. That was Justice Devine. All the other justices voted to let my son go to California to be chemically castrated. This is supposedly Republican conservative court. In the California court with Judge Mark Uhas, he refused to give me an independent medical exam of my son. He refused to give me an independent psychological exam. And he even did not require the other side to give me any evidence. I went to trial getting no evidence from the other side. He gave me supervised contact. I can't even call my children. I must affirm my son as a girl. But worst of all, he gave my ex-wife sole legal custody, which allows her to chemically castrate him, which I believe has already happened.
I mean, and this is just jaw-dropping and honestly breathtaking. So have you had a chance to see your son recently?
The only way I can see him is if I affirm that he's a girl. So I haven't been able to see him. It's been almost 3 years at this point. I've sent letters to him and birthday presents and Christmas gifts and Easter gifts. My ex-wife, as far as I know, doesn't give those to him. In the judge's order in California, the recent order from 2 weeks ago, he said she's not required to give him letters or my children letters or gifts. She can send them right back to me anytime she wants. So what I've been doing is posting letters on my Substack, jeffyounger.substack.com, and I post letters to my boys regularly in hopes that they know that their father still loves them and is still trying to protect them.